Hello, and welcome to Adastra North America's cloud-based human experience management platform, SAP SuccessFactors Employee Central. Employee Central provides you with a complete view of Adastra's organization and how you and your peers fit into the overall structure. You can access your full profile, including personal, contractual, and pay rate data all in one place. Self-serve functionality will allow you to directly make updates to your personal information and generate independent subcontractor letters on demand. And the mobile app makes it even easier to manage your data on the go. Alex here will walk you through a complete demo of Employee Central and how to utilize it. Enjoy.
Thanks, Christy. Let's start by showing you how to sign into the Employee Central platform.
To sign in for the first time, you will receive a welcome email from SAP SuccessFactors with a link to log in using your Adastra credentials. Want to know another bonus of Employee Central? It is single sign-on. Once signed in, you will find yourself on your home screen containing quick action tiles. The first tile, Delegate Workflows, will apply in future phases. Stay tuned here. The My Profile tile will lead you to your own profile, which we will cover in more details shortly. Your profile can also be accessed by selecting the drop-down on the top bar and selecting My Employee File. In Employee Central, Adastrans have easy access to view our org chart and company structure overview. Selecting the org chart tile will transfer you over to a screen where you can explore the company's internal structure by selecting up one level and viewing teams and other practices and departments. You'll notice here that employees' positions and their photos are included. Over to the company structure overview. Select organizational structure for the company structure. Then search by legal entity to see the full picture of the organization and choose the organization you would like to view. This will give you a better understanding of how the entities are structured by business unit, divisions, and departments. If you're looking for a specific staff member, you can search their name under Directory or simply use the search bar at the top of Employee Central. Back onto the home screen. There is the cool mobile activation feature. We recommend downloading the SAP app onto your mobile device for quick and convenient access to validate and update all personal and employment data. Setup is simple. You can activate via camera and scan the QR code. Moving on to the Reminders tile, you can snooze your actions and alerts for one day by clicking on Remind Me Tomorrow. The last tile is Your Favorites. Here you can mark different functions as favorites for quick and easy access. Now let's take a deeper dive into your profile. Here you can view and edit your personal information. Plus, you can view your contractual and pay rate data. Be sure to validate the data in your contractor profile and keep your data up to date, including your profile photo, name, gender, citizenship, phone, email, and address details, emergency contacts, work permit details if applicable, payment info, travel preferences, as well as language skills and certifications. At the top of your profile page, you will see your header containing your profile photo, name, position, department, reporting office location, time zone, Adastra contact information, and an About Me section. This profile header is visible company-wide. Please add your professional photo by selecting Header, Edit Profile Picture, and Upload New Picture. Save your photo and ensure you're happy with it. You can also select your background image from the background image library and tell us about yourself in the About Me section. From here, your profile contains several portlets of data. First, you'll see the personal information portlet, which contains your name, gender, and disability status if you choose to disclose it. Your first and last names are your preferred names, which is what will be displayed across Adastra platforms, including your email. Your legal first and last name will be required for accurate entry for proper contractual and payment procedures. You are responsible for maintaining the data in this portlet, and changes made will be reviewed and approved by HR. The biographical information portlet includes your internal Adastra ID, also known as your employee ID. Your date of birth will be displayed as January 1st, 1900, as we do not collect birth dates for contractors. These fields are managed by HR. Within the contact information portlet, you are responsible for updating your personal phone number and email, as well as your client phone number and email if applicable. You can add in your personal social media links, like your LinkedIn profile, if you want. It's important to add your emergency contact information here and keep it up to date. You will be maintaining your address changes, so let's change Keanu's address to see the process firsthand. If you click the pencil edit icon, you can enter an effective date for when the address change will take place. You can add an additional address with a different address type. For example, if you have a temporary home address because you're staying at an Airbnb while your new home gets renovated. If you click the clock icon, you will be able to see any past edits you have made. Next is the work permit portlet. This portlet is only relevant to those contractors who are on a working visa. Your work permit information might already be populated by our temporary foreign worker admin. If you need to change, update, or input a new visa, this is where you can provide this information. As I'm sure you are aware, keeping Adastra up to date with your legal working status is critical. Let's add a work permit for Keanu. First, enter the country of your visa, which will populate a list of country-specific document types. The most common are postgraduate work permit closed, and work permit open. In the document title field, you can further define the type of work permit if relevant. Otherwise, you can put not applicable. Your document number can be seen on the top right-hand corner of your official work permit document. In Canada, this number starts with the letter U. The issue date and expiration date can also be found on your permit. The temporary foreign worker admin will maintain the issue place, issuing authority, Adastra obtained, and validated fields. Click Show 2 more fields, and a note section will appear where you can add details on the progress of extensions, PR, or any other relevant information. Lastly, you will upload a copy of your working permit using the Upload button. Once you click Save, our temporary foreign worker admin is alerted to, review, and approve before any changes will appear on your profile. You may add additional visas as needed and edit your work permit information in real time. Moving on to the payment portlet. Pay attention here because everyone wants to get paid. Enter and update your banking information by clicking Edit and selecting Main Payment Method under Pay Type, which will automatically update your payment method as bank transfer. Your business's void check, and let me repeat that, your business's void check or direct deposit form can be used to complete the rest of the fields and must be attached for validation by our finance department. And I repeat, must be attached for you to get paid. Please note, the routing number field is only applicable for US residents. Although this is a self-serve portlet, any changes that you make will go through an approval process with HR and finance before changes appear in your profile. In the Geographic Mobility portlet, you'll enter your travel preferences. Select the country you are interested in permanently relocating to or traveling to for work. You can also indicate how long you are willing to travel, whether you have an active passport, your legal status in the country you're interested in working in, and what city in the country you would like to work in. Moving on to your employment information. Here you will see your start date on your current contract and your original start date if you worked with Adastra previously. Under User IDs, you will find just that. Your username is your preferred first name and last name. If you are a returning Adastran, a number will appear at the end of your username. This is for internal purposes only. In the Organization Information portlet, you will find position-specific details, including position, tenure, and where you fit within Adastra's organization. Next, the Job Information portlet contains many important details pertaining to your role, such as your manager, contractual start date, duration in your position, position title, and contract type. You will notice that contract end date is always blank. This is because even if you have an end date on your contract, there is always the possibility of extension, so this will remain blank. You can check out the history again via the clock and review changes made, such as position or manager changes. Your official Adastra reporting office location address is in the Location portlet. And the next portlet contains your job description. The job code here is for internal purposes only. The job relationship portlet contains any relevant matrix relationships. For example, if Keanu has an arm or dotted line to a second reporting manager, the manager would appear here. In this example, the manager reflected in Keanu's job info portlet is their practice lead. Next up is the statement of service portlet containing your contractual and pay rate information. This is what you were really waiting for, wasn't it? But first, coffee.
Nice.
This portlet has SOS information as of July 2022 and will be updated with any new SOSs in the future. The details here are aligned with your SOS. For example, statement of service number, client, role, start date, end date, rate type, rate, and currency. Frequency is always monthly, as indicated in your independent subcontractor agreement. Description would be billable, non-billable, pre-sales, etc. If you have more than one pay rate on your SOS, there will be two SOS entries in the portlet. They will show as SOS 1A and SOS 1B, with the corresponding information for the different pay rates. Hours/weeks will be populated moving forward according to the client. Allocation percent is typically 100% unless otherwise specified in the Other Notes section of your SOS. Click Show More to view past SOSs, if applicable. If you are extended at your current client or move to a new client, your new SOS will be added to Employee Central once it has been signed in DocuSign. Please note that rate changes are entered into Employee Central. This will trigger an alert to be sent to our finance department so they can update an iPro. This statement of service portlet is view only, so you cannot make changes. Your background check information is entered by HR. In this portlet, you will see a security clearance section. Please connect with HR to add any additional clearances that you may have. Not to worry, contractors do not have probation periods at Adastra. This portlet is used to simply track the completion of your health and safety, accessibility training, and information security trainings. As previously mentioned, you now have access to view Adastra's org charts. Within your contractor profile, you will see your manager and their profile by selecting their photo, or view the entire org chart by clicking the link below. In the Language Skills portlet, you can view, edit, and add languages you are skilled in and indicate the speaking, reading, and writing proficiency level. Adastra's business operates on a global level, and staff converse in a variety of languages. Client opportunities may require particular language skills, or office staff may need support writing communications in different languages. Keep this section up to date to ensure we're aware of your language abilities. To the right, we see information on Keanu's certifications and licenses. You are responsible for notifying Learning CA when you prepare for a certification, achieve a certification, and/or renew their certifications. Once notified, the Learning CA team will track the status of the certification in SAP. In Keanu's profile, we can see that he is very motivated and has achieved 2 certifications with a 3rd in progress. Each certification entry begins with the name of a certification. In Keanu's case, the Microsoft Power BI Data Analyst Associate certification. For each certification, there is a description section where we often enter the certification's exam code. For the Microsoft Power BI Data Analyst Associate, that code is PL300. Next, the institution offering the certification is listed. Consultants can then see the status of their certification, and we can see that Keanu is in the process of achieving the certification. Since the certification is in progress, the remaining sections are blank. If we scroll down, we can see that Keanu has achieved the Microsoft Azure Fundamentals certification. The AZ900 exam code is listed in the description section, and Microsoft is listed in the institution section. Since Keanu has achieved the certification, the status section has Achieve listed as opposed to In Process, and more details on his certification can be found below. He achieved the certificate on October 20th, 2022, and it expires on October 20th, 2023. His certificate number is listed, and he is successfully associated with our partner network, and that's why Yes is displayed here. Keanu has one other certification entry, and to view it, we can either select the One More link or Show More button, and I will select the Show More button today. It is important for us to track everyone's certifications in SAP, so we encourage you to review your certification profiles and notify Learning CA if any information is missing. All right, changing gears here. Are you tired of the turnaround time for independent subcontractor letters? No need to wait anymore. To generate your own independent subcontractor letters in seconds, go to your display header on your profile and select Generate Document under the Actions tab. Under Templates, select the type of letter you need, download a copy, or send it directly to your Adastra email. And that sums up Employee Central. You can now understand how Employee Central will enhance your overall experience, increase visibility to the organization, and to your employment details and history, as well as simplify the maintenance of your data. Remember, to validate your data in your profile and keep it up to date, this includes your profile photo, name, gender, citizenship, phone, email, and address details, emergency contacts, work permit details if applicable, payment info, travel preferences via geographic mobility, and language skills and certifications. It will just take a few minutes to complete this validation, so we encourage you to do that immediately following this video. For additional support with Employee Central, check out the Contractor User Manual and Quick Start Guides available on A-Portal. Thank you for taking this step in familiarizing yourself with Employee Central, and we hope you enjoy your experience. If you have any questions or feedback along the way, please connect with HR at EmployeeCentralSupportCA@adastragrp.com.